outside. I'm outside because it's a beautiful day. I don't really think I needed to explain that, but now we're all on the same page. I have a hard time sometimes doing things that I want to do, doing things I know I like to do. I love to craft. I have a bunch of half-baked craft ideas in my head. I have a long to-craft list. I love to craft. Why can't I just sit down and craft? I'll doom scroll like it's my job, but when it comes to something I actually want to do, no thank you. So today, I have 3 things that I want to craft. Number 1, my friends that live in a different state just had a surprise baby. And I know that sounds weird because what's a surprise baby? Well, it wasn't a surprise to them, it was a surprise to me. And what I mean by that is they kept it secret from everyone outside of their immediate family and friends and people that live in different states, me. Then they surprise announced it on Instagram, which I think is maybe the chicest, coolest thing you could possibly do. I don't know about you guys, but I am an open book. I can't keep a secret. To save my life, I can't keep a secret. I just love sharing things. So they had a surprise to me, baby. I wanted to bless them with a handmade family heirloom. I even went and bought new yarn specifically for this. Have I mentioned on this channel yet? No, I don't think I have. I love to crochet. It's probably my number 1 craft. And when a baby is born, I can't think of a better homemade gift than something crocheted, like a little blankie or a little lovey. What I'm trying to do here is, if you are familiar with the Pokemon franchise, I'm going to recreate Eevee's head and then make a little blanket sort of attached to it. That sounds creepy. I'm just going to show you a picture of what I'm trying to do. It's going to be a little bit of math. Ooh, scary. It's going to be a little bit of not getting it perfect on the first try. Ooh, scary. All things that I'm not good at, but must face my fears. The next thing I really want to do is, I find myself oftentimes when I'm sewing, I lose a lot of my shit very easily. And I would love a little cardboard shelf like this that I've been seeing all over Pinterest. Is there a normal way to sit in a hammock? Because I don't think I'm doing it right. I'd love to put my measuring tape on it. I'd love to put some scissors on it. I lose those things like it's my job. Then third, thanks Libby, I'll take it from here. Future Libby here, just a quick note. I'm actually going to be making a felt cover for my scissors, so just ignore that. Also, forgot to introduce myself. My name is Libby. I like to craft, sew, thrift. If you like those things too, maybe you should give me a follow. I don't know. Could be fun. Can't hurt. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled video. You guys, I wasn't recording, but I thought I was. That's so embarrassing. Everyone point and laugh. So, what was I even saying? That's how you know it was unimportant bullshit. I'm basically making this up as I go. I can't find a pattern that I really vibe with. So I made a magic circle, and I'm going to just basically make a granny square or like a hexagon pattern. I'm just gonna give it a shot. I don't expect this to be perfect the first time, but I will crash out if it's not perfect the first time. This is what we're working with. Hello. Oh my God. Am I like flashing everyone? Please, not for free. You better subscribe if you're getting a free show. This is a hexagon. I like the shape. I think that'll be fine for a bebe blanket. I don't know how big it should be. Babies, small. Babies grow up bigger. If 2 + 2 = 4, and 4 + 4 equals, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep adding to this. So we're at this level of blankie. I think what I'm gonna actually do is hit it with a little steam just to get it to have a little bit of a better flow. I definitely think that helped with the flow. I'm not sure if it's too small still. So what I'm gonna do is build the head. That sounds insane. I'm gonna make the head now and attach it to the banky. And if I need to add more, I'm gonna just keep going. But let's switch gears and Frankenstein a little head together. I'm gonna use a pattern for this because amigurumi is really not my zhuzh. I'm checking in. Amigurumi is beating my ass. This is like thank you. This is like 3 hours worth of work and my hand is cramping so badly. Wear your little hat. Oh, you look so cute with your little hat on. And you look like Pom Pom Purin. Oh, you look so handsome. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm taking a break for my hand. My hand hurts. You want us talking to the mic? Oh. Y'all, I'm going to finish this today if it's the last thing I do. Okay, here's where we're at. I think I'm going to add 2 more rows to the bottom. I have a little fluffy yarn that I'm going to create kind of a neck cuff. And then I'm going to attach it all together. And then I have to make the ears and the face. I actually don't know if I'm going to finish this today. You guys, I'm going to be so real with you. I entered some sort of flow state. And I embroidered the face, did the ears, and attached the face to the blankie part. I didn't show it on camera because I was like, oh, this is going to take so long. I'm so bad at embroidery. I'm so bad at attaching ears. And then I just did it all in the first go. So I'm very pleased with how the blankie has come out. And the ears aren't exactly how I want them to be. I mean, if you know the Pokemon Eevee at all, like the ears stick out like this. And I didn't want to put any wire or like Mod Podge to stiffen up the ears and make them hard because it's for a baby. Like I don't want her to get hurt. So they're just really flimsy and floppy, I guess. I just wanted her to be safe. That's why I didn't use those hard plasticky eyes either. This is 100% a squishy baby product. And I hope she really likes it and I hope you guys like it too. This project took longer than I anticipated because I forced myself to take breaks with it. I think I probably could have finished this in 3 days if I really strained my fingers and forced myself to work, but I wanted to exercise, restraint, taking it a little easy. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think crocheting is an enjoyable hobby and I shouldn't feel rushed to finish it. It should be a process that I enjoy. The process should be the most enjoyable part, not the finished product. And I found myself being like, oh, I can't wait to work on it again, which would normally only last like 3 days. But because I extended it so much, I got to really soak the enjoyment out of it. I just wanted to show you a little bit what I was talking about with the ears. Like, they curl. They can get a little bent out of shape. But for safety purposes, I think it needs to happen. Look at that little face. Oh my goodness. She's sleepy, Eevee. I hope she loves it. I really hope. My favorite thing is like making stuff for other people. Just because, like, I hope every time they see it, they think of me and they know all of the love that went into it and that it was a labor of love. It kind of looks like it's just a mustache. It is late. I am tired. But the urge to craft has gripped me and it won't let go. So I wanted to get started on my next craft. I want like a little, nothing serious shelf. So when I'm sewing, I can just easily grab my measuring tape, easily grab my scissors, beep boop bop, right there. Cute, simple, small. Shaped like an apple? I don't know. Sounds kind of cute. I've already started dismantling cardboard boxes that I have been collecting. Also, that's not a real rat on the floor. That is her toy. Yeah, your toy. Keep all comments of how messy my office is to yourself, please and thank you. As you can see, I have sketched out an apple shape. I think I'm going to add 2 shelves. I'm not really worried if I mess this up because I have truly been hoarding cardboard for the month. So I'm not worried about it. Does that look like apple? Would it look better like that? I wonder. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to make the border. So I'm going to find like the longest piece of cardboard I can find and kind of bend it so it will shape the way I want it to. You guys, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How stinking cute is she? I just added some shelves. Oh my God. She's a little wonky, a little thick on the right side, but like, you know, who isn't? It's organic, all right? It's not manufactured. It's not perfect. She's an organic girl. But the truth is, like, you can see over here, there's some gaps. There's some gaps that need filling. It's not perfect because Lord knows I didn't measure anything. So she needs a good paper mache situation. And luckily for me, I get random newspapers thrown at my home. So I have a lot of dirty, sun-bleached newspapers ready to be cut up and Mod Podged onto this bad girl. So let's get into it. Has set from the Mod Podge overnight, and I'm gonna take it outside to paint. I need a little fresh air. It is like 100 degrees today, so I don't know how long I'll last. I just finished painting outside and I'm gonna let that sit. It will probably need 3 seconds in this heat. Oh my goodness. And then I'm gonna go back and do the first coat of red. Actually, I should probably sketch my apple out first. Then, wow, it's really hot. I can't even like form a sentence. Oh my goodness. Done with first base. Now do red and apple detail. Almost done. Yay. I have about an hour to kill before Love Island comes on, so I'm going to start painting the red of my apple. Luckily, it's coming right out of the tube. I don't have to mix anything. I'm running out of paint. I'm not a big painter, so I don't have a lot of paint. I hope that's not a problem. I don't want to go to Michael's. Okay, let's paint. think I did a decent job with the first layer here. It's, not the best idea to paint in a closed room, no windows open. What I'm saying is I have a headache now. I went a little cuckoo crazy. I finished up the red. I made a really ugly shade of brown. And now I'm painting the inside of the apple. Problem is I'm almost out of white paint to mix the inside of apple color. When you look at this, you're kind of like, wait, that looks almost done a little bit. The shelves hold a secret. I'm gonna make it work. If I have to cut open my white tube of paint, then I have to cut open my white tube of paint, and I will get into it. I'd love to finish this today. So I have the middle apple part, like a cute little seed in the middle, and maybe some darker parts of the apple color for a little bit of shading, little bit of shading. And then I think she's done and dusted. So let's wrap this up. I just finished my apple shell. I'm really, really pleased with how it turned out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Mod Podge it later. Right now, I just need a break from paint and fumes and such. Okay, now for the next project. Originally, I had wanted to do another cute little crochet moment, but however, as I was progressing with my apple, I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know how much I want to do 2 crochet projects in one video. This is like a crafting charcuterie board. This is like a little taste of different forms of crafting. We have the fiber arts, we have the paint. Is there something else I could do? And I realized that yes, there absolutely is. Because this shelf this beautiful shelf, is going to hold a lot of the sewing supplies that I lose frequently when I have a sewing project. One of those being my fabric scissors. Where are those little rascals? See, I literally lost them. My fabric scissors. These are going to live on my shelf, and I want them to have a cute cover. I'm going to use felt. I'm going to use felt. I'm going to use my sewing machine, and I'm doing this mostly because my kitties like to jump on my desk, and oftentimes there are pins and sharp things such as scissors, and I really just want them to stay safe. That's all I want. There's a lot of really Cutiana Grande, like pre-made stitches on my sewing machine. Like, this is the perfect time to try them and learn them. I'm always trying to get to know my sewing machine, find out what she's all about, get to know her on a deeper level. And I think this is just like the perfect opportunity for that. Like, let's get into what she has to offer. And oh my gosh, I'm just envisioning it in my head, and it's so cute. Apple shelf, cutie scissors with cutie cover, my measuring tape on it too, maybe even my pins. Just envision that with me. Oh my God. Oh, Cherry, you want to come say? She's like, I know you were talking about me, saying that I jump on your desk and touch pointy things. Bitch. No, and like, fair. I was doing those things. All right, after some testing and deliberation, I really like this stitch. This is actually the same stitch, this top one and this bottom one here. But I accidentally did this one, and it looks so cute, the little loop-de-loops. So I think those two are going to be the winners. It's not perfect, which I knew it wasn't going to be perfect. That's okay. Not everything has to be perfect. I think it's really cute. It gives like, can you focus? I like the thread colors, the red, the mustard, and the green. I think I might put some buttons in just to kind of fill this white gap. And then on the other side, I think I'm gonna do the loop-de-loops in green up here. And then I'm gonna me when I put these together and then put scissor in. So let's do that. Okay, now I'm gonna sew the uggo side to the uggo side and flip it inside out. And then we're done. A beautiful little sock for my scissors. And now the girls won't have them. You know what I mean? Yeah. These came out really cute. I'm quite happy. Look at the buttons. The embroidery is so sweet. I'm really happy I took the time to learn my machine a little bit and get into it. And now they're gonna go on my apple shelf. Hello, divas. I think that's it. I do just want to touch briefly on the fact that the purpose of this whole video was for me to do these crafts that have been on my to-do list that I have been ignoring. And yet, making this video took me a whole month. So I would love to be like, guys, just do your crafts. Like, I feel so much better. I'm like, yes, I do have a very cute apple shelf on my wall with a little holder part for my scissors. Love that. And now a baby has a little family heirloom, love. But however, this month kind of kicked my ass. And it was really hard to finish this video and do the crafts that I very desperately wanted to do. I don't know. I wish that life was simple and there was like a clear answer here. But there isn't. Sometimes life be whooping ass and you don't have the mental capacity for crafts. But when you sit down and you do craft usually feels good, but like your brain doesn't want to hear it. I guess when things feel bad, when you are in despair, don't forget that creativity is an option, an outlet, and a healthier option than doom scrolling and bed rotting and playing Fortnite. Life is hard, and be gentle to yourself. Don't forget that crafting is a really great way to make life less hard. And if you have to kind of hype yourself up to make a craft, then that's okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I feel like I went back kind of on what I was saying in the beginning of the video. Because then real life happens and you're like, oh my God, real life is happening. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. I put a new video out every month, or at least I try to. Even when life gets hard, I want to make the one video a month. Please give it a like. Please give it a subscribe. I would love to hear what you guys do when life is hard or you're in a funk and you want to craft and you have crafts on your to-do list and it's hard. Why is it so hard to do things you want to do? I don't know, man. I wish I had an answer. Clearly, I'm not. Like, I'm not some wise sage. I'm just a gal who likes to craft and sometimes gets beat up by the world. If you're getting beat up by the world too, I hope that things turn around. I hope your creativity is an outlet for you, and I hope you have a great day. And I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Oh boy, goodbye.